Yo, watch list going into Friday, end of the week, June 28th. Start off here, CMAX, doing that sort of 3-day structure that I've been keeping on watch. You got this big move, going from 2 to 4, 100%. Now it's hanging out in the upper end of this range. Volume's completely died off. So I'll be looking for this to reclaim this sort of 380s, I'd say, is the trigger. But if this thing can start to build over prior day's highs, I likely look for a nice risk-reward entry and sort of anticipate that 3-day move because that would be the setup I would be going for. KTRA got smoked here after hours, big move up, and then got hammered. Basically just going to set price alerts at this point over 37s. And see if this thing can come back at all. Otherwise, just assuming it fails. MLGO, quite the failure on the breakout here today. You got this. We had notified the trend or the channel it was in, 15s to 17s. Once it broke out of 17s, it looked like a nice breakout setup. It got over prior 3-day highs. And it got hammered all the way back down, round trip into close. So a good avoid for me. I didn't touch this one at all today. And then E had a nice second red day. Now this is coming into my wheelhouse for this backside bounce. I'm going to be looking at prior day's lows and this sort of consolidation range. The past 2 days, the opening range highs have held as high a day for the rest of the day. So I'm going to be looking for a slight gap up and hold of green, a gap down, and an opening range break. But ideally we get some sort of small gap up or flat open, and I can use prior day's highs as a risk and look to join that trend back up into 22s-ish would be my goal, back up into these mid to low 20s. FFIE, a bit unfortunate. Got the gap up, got the morning spike, and it just didn't have enough juice for me. I was looking for that 70s, and it only got up to 69 and then failed, so I missed this opportunity. And my 2 trades here for the day was NLSP, gap up short into resistance. It's not really a day one gapper because it's gapping into resistance, so I treat that as sort of a different kind of setup. I let it put in its high a day, waited for a lower high, and then joined trend for lower. I moved on as I was getting ready to get off desk, but nice fader there. And LTBR, man, frustrated me. You got this week open, red move. I put on a starter. I added to it. I had put some on and used prior day's highs as a guide. I was going to keep it wide. And I was like, if this volume can't sustain itself after this sort of parabolic day, I put some on, moved risk to high a day, and I got stopped out, and then it did exactly what I wanted, back into the low 3s. So super frustrating mistrade there, but it happens. So main watches for me will be CMAX and NNE going into tomorrow. I like when I can narrow it down to a couple and have my focus and move in, move out, move on, and hopefully have a good morning trading. Other than that, I will see you guys in the room.